everyone. Happy Monday. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and a great weekend.
Yeah, we do have a lot to talk about today, everybody, so let's dish. It's a holiday classic, and the New York Times calls it the best nutcracker in the United States. Ballet West is performing that nutcracker starting next week.
And joining us now for the sponsored segment is Adam Skloot, the artistic director at Ballet West. So, Adam, what makes Ballet West Nutcracker so special, even though it's the longest running?
Yeah, it is. It's the very first American production created, and it is also the longest running, perhaps in the world. But there's a lot of things that make it special beyond just it being the first. Not only do we have 60 adult performers, an orchestra of 40, we have 75 children in any given production, so it's a huge cast. Even though this was one of the first productions that in America, we've been updating it year in, year out. And this recent production was redone in 2017. So we have some great sort of more 21st century special effects to go with the classic choreography.
It's just so iconic just watching the video while you're talking. I mean, you know those dances, you know the music. You can see this from when to when?
So we open on December 2nd, so very soon.
Oh, very soon.
Yeah. We're opening on December 2nd, and we're running all the way through a special 12 noon Christmas Eve performance on the 24th.
That would be magical.
Yeah, we're really excited about that one.
And you also performed somewhere else. I had no idea, right?
Yeah. Well, so we just finished performing this production in Ogden right after Thanksgiving on the weekend, which is great, up at the Browning Center there to 4 sold-out performances there. It's great. But we've taken this Nutcracker around the country and around the world. Anchorage, Alaska, the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., a lot of places.
Wow. How many children are part of the production?
So, all in all, 300 children are in this production, 75 times 4.
How do you wrangle those?
We have a whole team of people, not only on staff, but wonderful volunteer parents who have helped to wrangle these great children who are just such wonderful performers. And one of the things I love to say is, it's a really family tradition because we have children in the production whose parents were in the production. Whose grandparents were in the production, and even whose great-grandparents were in this production. So they really pass on being a part of our Nutcracker through the generations.
Wow, what a tradition, and what an amazing thing to have it right here in Utah. If you are to see the Nutcracker, you have to see this one, for sure, right?
I think so. I mean, I know I'm a little biased, but actually I've seen many Nutcrackers. I danced in many Nutcrackers when I was a dancer, and I really have to say that our production of Willem Christensen's The Nutcracker remains, and I don't disagree with the New York Times when they say one of the best that I've ever seen.
What a compliment is that?
Right?
The New York Times.
We were so honored.
I know. Okay, so behind the scenes, any tidbits that you can give us? I know you've seen the show dozens upon hundreds of times.
Yeah.
But what's happening backstage?
So backstage is just as choreographed, if not more so, than what's on stage sometimes. All of the company dancers do a number of different roles. So as soon as they finished one role, they run backstage and they have to change their costumes. And we have a whole team of people who help them. Either they're changing up in special little changing rooms on the stage level, or they have time to go back downstairs for to their dressing rooms. It's all a well-oiled machine that is just functioning throughout that period.
Wait, the point shoes are coming on and off for the next costume?
Some of them have to.
Really?
Yeah. And one of the things I love to talk about, the point shoes are so complicated because, they're handmade for each woman individually, and depending on the type of role and how hard the role is, a woman can go through a pair of point shoes in one show.
Wow.
You're using them that much?
Yeah.
And so rehearsals right now, nonstop, around the clock?
Exactly. In fact, I just left rehearsals and I'm going right on back to them to get them ready.
With us. Okay, where can
it.
people get tickets?
So they can get tickets at balletwest.org. That's balletwest.org.
Oh, Christmas Eve sounds so magical, but anytime during the month of December. How fun to kick off the holiday season.
Exactly.
ABC4.com/Daily Dish, everybody, for more information. We'll put a link there, and thanks again to Ballet West for this sponsored interview. It's always nice when you stop by.
Thank you so much for having me.